Hey y'all, so I just want to share something with you guys. It was so funny. And this is a word from the Lord. This word is based on a situation that occurred at work a couple 2 days ago, and but the Lord, He uses anything. He's God. He's big, so He uses my environment at times to prophesy to me. Especially when I asked him, I say, Lord, what's this? And that was one of my questions that I asked because it was like right back to back and it was double time. And he speaks to me in dreams and in visions. But you'll know if this word is for you. If not, it may not be for you for this season, but you'll know if this word is for you. It's just probably more of a confirmation, or more so than anything. Anyway, I encourage you guys to go ahead and test the spirit according to 1 John 4:1. We live by the Bible on here, okay? We live by the Bible, all things scriptural. So anyway, guys, just go ahead and test the spirit. So like I said, this word is based on a situation that occurred to me at work and a couple of days ago. So the first situation that occurred was one of my coworkers had she had saw some money fall. I guess she saw some money fall from a person, but she claimed that it wasn't this person's, but the money was sitting, not standing. The money was right next to the guy's right foot. So they were all kind of like talking about it, and I just was like, I'll be a fool and a thief if I allow for them to go pick this up, because they was in a circle plotting to go get this money. And I'm just like, first of all, we get paid. So why are you, what are you doing? Like, come on now. So I just went over to the guy and I was like, hey, you dropped your money. And he picked it up and said, thank you. And she looked at me when I walked back over there. I was like, you guys, he just dropped his money, just get this payday. Go over and tell him that he dropped his money. And she looks at me and she goes, that wasn't his money. I was going to go over and pick that money up. And I was like, oh. Okay, so she was kind of upset about that, but it didn't matter. So I'm driving because I drive for public transit, or the bus. Whew, y'all pray for me. So, so I then was on the bus, and this teenager had left his backpack on the bus, and so when I was on my break, I went ahead and put it to the side. But I was able to put it to the side where I'm able to monitor it and look at it, make sure nobody take it, and so on and so forth. Because I had my backpack behind me, and I didn't have no space up there. So I said, I put it over there and I'm monitoring it the whole entire day. My last trip, this guy gets on the bus, and when he gets on the bus, he's standing right there, and I'm not paying a mind to it because I remember getting him before. He's a teenager. He's a teenager as well. And he goes, so as he get off the bus, he tries to take the backpack. I'm like, hey, sir, that's not your backpack. He was like, yes, it is. I left it on here last time. First of all, that's not how it works. So you didn't leave that on here last time. That's not your backpack. Put it back. And he goes, yes, it is in my backpack because I got my schoolwork in here. Mind you, he has his backpack on. And I was like, that ain't your backpack. Put it back. Thanks, backpack. So he goes, is my school stuff in here? My school stuff in here. And he's unzip it. And then he looks at it and then he says, oh, I said, exactly. Put the backpack down. Y'all, that was the funniest thing to me. I don't even know why. It was just so funny to me. So I basically got the bus and I laughed. So then as I'm driving, I began to speak to the Lord, and I had said, because it just didn't leave my spirit. I said, Lord, what was that? Like, what's happening? Why would that occur like that twice? I said, why would that happen? Listen to what the Lord said. It was so funny. He said, the enemy got caught stealing. He had a plot and he got caught stealing. And I said, okay. Like, this word to me was, it's good, but it was just like funny to me. Like, I just could not stop laughing at her entire day. Cause I'm like, bro, you got caught. like, that's what I'm like. I'm just like, why you got caught? So I just kind of like, that's just my little insight. And I just kind of like laughed to myself because to me, that was the funniest thing. But God said the enemy was plotting and the enemy got caught. The enemy got caught. And I said, oh my goodness, Lord. So as I'm driving, now I'm just getting downloads. So I'm getting downloads. I'm like, okay, Lord, okay. So I said, Lord, give me a scripture. Give me a scripture. And it was so funny because y'all know the Lord gave me, he gave me Joel 2:25. And I was like, Lord, give me a story. Give me a story to confirm it's you, that this is you. Give me a story, right? And it was so funny because I thought about that, and as I'm conversing with the Lord, I'm just like, who am I to say, Lord, did you really say that one? Because I was like, Lord, that's so cliche. I'm telling myself that because I asked for forgiveness afterwards, but I just was like, Lord, that's so cliche because Because I mean, I don't know, but it's your word, so I received it and I accepted it. But I wanted to read that to you guys today because I know we all familiar with the scripture and everything, but just the way how God speaks to us in all things and in everything, and He uses any and everything and anybody, guys. We got to know that because sometimes we'll write things off or write people off, and that's not like, and then you'll miss it, and you'll miss it. And He's God. He is God. He's the creator of all things. Why wouldn't He use any and everything or someone? Why wouldn't He? Right? And then for Him to use, and then because I ask for scripture, like I said, show me scripture, show me a scripture, show me a scripture, show me a scripture. I need to see the principle or something to show me in scripture. So, when he said that, like I said, I just kind of laughed to myself. And he reads, and this is Joel 2:25. He said, "I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, and the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. Ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, that have dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed." Y'all, I was so excited because, and that's verse 20. Hold on, let me see. That's verse 25 and 26. Joel 22, 25, and 26. Y'all, if you guys want, you guys can read the whole entire passage of scripture because it's just beautiful. But I thought that was just so profound. And I thought it was just so awesome because the Lord He'll speak to me and use my environment prophetically to me at times. But when He said that one, it kind of just like threw me off. I was like, what? And then He gave me that scripture. I was like, okay, okay, Lord. But who am I to try to tell God His word? Like in that sense, not as far as like using it as our weapon, because we know that's our weapon, but not in that, in that sense. And I just kind of like laughed to myself. Anyway, I hope that this blessed somebody, and I hope that you are feeling the excitement that I am feeling right now. And I pray that you guys are blessed in this season, in this hour, in this time. I'm gonna release another word on time because if you're dealing with the TV showing me with time, you're dealing with time. And you guys just remember to stay prayerful, be watchful at all times, and just be blessed. And always, always, always remember to practice being good on purpose. Practice doing good on purpose. Practice being kind on purpose. Okay? Okay, guys. Be blessed.